What's the word, brother? All this Golden Age tech is impressive stuff. Almost makes you wonder how they lost back then, you dig? About that, if we're looking to win this time, I need Savathun's swamp to wash up a few finishing touches for my rig. Cracking skulls and looting halls is your bag, hero. That's why you're headed to her throne world. That pyramid Savvy brought down, it's cut off from the witness. Scorned bigwig's been digging tech we can use out of that burning heap. All you have to do is find 'em and take it. Then you let old Drifter worry about the kit bashing. Easy. Hey, one more thing. Zivu dripping nonsense in your head, too? She's been recounting some of my more heroic exploits. Dark Age's been on my mind. You know how the past is. You pull the trigger and people die, so you don't have to. Then, someone comes along and wants to forgive you for that. Like it's fine. Won't ask what Zivu's dredging up for a killer like you. Wouldn't be polite. Thundergun's down there, though. Been under pressure so long, everybody's looking for cracks. Don't get me wrong, coin to table, she's been through it. But I don't think Sloane's looking to be told it's fine. 'Cause it ain't. 'Cause it needs to be ugly to win. And then, you live with it. See you on the other side.
My God. I fucking love Drifter. He is single-handedly, well, I don't know, Sloane too. They are carrying this season, and the narrative has shifted to this, like, last year was just this kumbaya, fucking Crow, we love you, we accept you, blah, blah, blah. And Drifter, I love it. He's like, man, we do some unforgivable things. And you know what? Sometimes you got to. Sometimes that's what's required. Drifter says he puts the salvage you brought him to good use, but he needs parts from a different type of machinery to further improve his device. I need Savathun's swamp to wash up a few finishing touches from my rig, he elaborates. He instructs you to travel to Savathun's throne room and secure pieces of the pyramid technology from the Scorn. With it, he can modify his extraction equipment to work in the deepest trenches of Kraken Mare. All right, onward! What am I working on? Is this tied to a quest? It's tied to the seasonal story.
Attention all Lucent Hive. Imaru here with your marching orders. Dispatching an extra patrol to help you thin the herds. Go get 'em.
God, I fucking love Witch Queen. Dude, Witch Queen is so much better than Lightfall. Lightfall brought loadouts. Don't get me wrong. I like the loadouts. But Witch Queen... so good. And you know, with a name like Lightfall, you would literally think it's going to be the best expansion ever created. Fucking Lightfall. I hope Final Shape is good, guys. I really do. I really, really do. Oh, wow, 20% less damage. Let's go.
Hey, Thunderguns.
Ooh.
How's it feel to be taken?
Let's back up. What did you call me?
You don't like it?
Why don't I put
What are the
my
odds this
taken
Blueberry
boot
knows
up
how to
an
do
orifice,
the
and
deep
then
dive
you can
things?
answer both those questions yourself.
Hold on,
Don't threaten me with a good time, sister.
What were you saying, FX?
So what are the odds this Blueberry knows how to do the deep dive tiers?
Probably some. Right
He knows better than me.
He does. Look at him. Excellent. Cross throwing again. This is a deadly loadout, chat. Puts in work. Absolutely wrecked the boss.
Long girl funky fungus in the bag. Next stop, dive, dive, dive.
See how good this continues to be.
So, you want to know what it feels like to be taken. Surprised you haven't tried eating one to gain its power.
Yeah, funny you should mention that. didn't take. Not even a flavor. Oh, relax. I'm joking. Probably. Between friends. Can't bind taking material to living tissue without being the one who took it. So, how'd you do it?
That's between me and Ahsa. Maybe when this is over, I'll let you in on our secret.
So Drifter tried eating some taken shit to get the Icky to merge with his own body. Didn't take, and now he's wondering from Sloane how she did what she did.
You're in a sour mood. Zivu's still digging into your head, isn't she?
Indulging your stupid questions is a contributor, but yeah, seems to be going around. Ahsa blocks most of it out. I'm sure she's having a field day with whatever's in your rear view.
Well, she's sure trying. But here's my secret. Ain't nobody that can make me feel worse than me. Trust. Besides, you're not the only one with an ace up your sleeve. I've got a beam of moonlight keeping me going.
Chad, how do we feel about these underwater endeavors? You think Bungie's gonna expand on this anymore, or is this just gonna be like a one-off season that we go underwater like this? One and done? I feel like it's a whole mechanic Bungie added. It normally likes to reuse shit. I got this one above. Hold on. We need to probably split. I've got blinding nades, I think.
I guess it disappeared.
May have disappeared. Jesus Christ. What? Inside of... Dude, Bubbles have got to get a buff inside of PvE.
Guardian down.
You shot me through the wall.
Shit, dude. I don't know if Trench Barrel... Chat, was Trench Barrel not activating there for me?
Gonna run out of time.
Son of a bitch, dude. Tier 5 it is.
I got plenty of exotics. It's whatever.
How goes the story?
Drifter just randomly killed Crow. And I honestly don't know why. But I also didn't try to stop him. Yeah, shoot that.
Guardian down.
Oh.
That step right in front of you.
Yeah. You like flew down in front of me.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Blueberry, don't die, buddy. Well, Chad, I tried charging into the frame. Don't worry, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna not end this. Fuck. This building's getting shit on. I know. Not the best.
So, you and the long girl had each other's backs the whole time Titan was in the dark, huh?
Not the whole time, but most of it, yeah.
Oh my god, legs.
She found me in a bad spot, helped me out.
Free of charge, too. Sounds like a real friend to me. Wonder what she's getting out of that deal.
You too? She gets to live. She gets to stand against something she's never been able to fight.
That's a powerful purpose. I dig it.
So now, witness the conversation in the helm. Okay, to the helm.
This is awful.
Sure is. You ever been outside of Seoul?
Never had a reason to.
Can't say I recommend it. Saw some stuff while I was out there. Bad stuff. A world colder than you can imagine. Creatures that suppressed the light. My crew... Let's just say we wore out our welcome. Creatures started closing in. Trigger fingers got itchy. Some of us froze to death. A lightless, final death. The others... they didn't go so quiet. Not until I shut them up. Not sure how long I stayed after that. Had to mod my ghost to survive. Used the parts from... I did what it took to get off-world. And now I'm here.
I'm no stranger to combat, but... how did you leave it all behind?
I didn't. Some things you carry with you forever. But eventually, they stop feeling too heavy to lift.
Thanks for the drink, Drifter.
Anytime, Sloane.
Why was there pauses? He didn't want to say what was implied, which was he used the corpse of his crewmates alongside their ghosts for modifications to his own ghosts and to keep himself alive. He dug into the bowels of his friend's ghosts for parts to make sure he stayed alive. That's what I'm assuming here.
Anathema. Calamity. That which cannot, must not come to pass. A wordless denial. A fleeing God. Betrayal. And escape. The pursuit for the final shape.
Oh, shit. They said the thing. They said the thing! All right. All right.
We're almost there. My link with Ahsa feels crystal clear. It's a little frightening, but strangely comforting, too. A lot changed while I was gone. It feels like the entire universe moved on without me, and now I'm struggling to catch up. Old enemies became new allies. New enemies wield the light against us. And old allies. Friends. Like Amanda. Sometimes I wonder, if I returned to the tower, would it even be my home anymore?
Which one? D1 tower or
Would
D2?
I just be a phantom? A forgotten memory wandering its streets at night. Xivu Arath's voice keeps telling me I don't belong there. That the battlefield is my home. That it always has been. Maybe she's right. Maybe reliving what I went through over and over again is a way for me to stay in familiar territory. To remain in the hell that I know. And avoid the one I dread. Either way, the mission comes first. I have to see it through to the end, regardless of where I end up when it's done.
Sloane opens up to you about all she's been struggling with since Titan's return. Much has happened while she's been gone, leaving her feeling like it's impossible to catch up to it all. If I return to the tower, she asks, would it even be my home anymore? She relates how Xivu Arath's voice has been echoing in her head, telling her that the only place she belongs is on the battlefield. Sloane has to wonder if she might be right. Either way, the deputy commander is fully committed to seeing the mission through regardless of where she ends up when it's done. Some of you saying 100% she dies this season. Guys, would Bungie just randomly kill off a character just to kill them off? That just seems crazy. You know what I mean? Would they just randomly pluck someone that, I don't know, works on ships and just decide to just kill them off? That just seems out of left field, you know? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that hurt over losing Amanda. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was nice having some good eye candy around the tower, but you got Saint 14 too, right? I mean, they were right over there, right next to each other, and I wasn't that hurt about losing Amanda. And if Sloane was to get killed, I don't know if I would be that hurt about losing Sloane. It should have been Crow. No. Crow. You can't kill Crow that way. Honestly, the best way for Crow to die, like if I was the writer, I would have to incorporate a way in which, like ideally, Morozov would earn the trust of Crow on a deeper level than she ever did before he became Crow. And he reconciles, and after reconciling, there needs to be some way in which Mara is the one who kills Crow. But not like from a distance, like close and personal, right? Like she needs to be the one that plunges the blade into him. All right, the Vanguard will inform you once Sloane and Ahsa are ready to boost their bond again. Thank you so much.
The ever-forward march of time has a humorous way of looping in on itself. Doesn't it?
In some ways. A long-lived perspective makes it difficult not to see trends die and resurface.
Do you think that's how the witness sees us? Variations of potential, or lack thereof?
What's really on your mind?
Sloane. She is singularly focused on her mission. That type of focus. You forget to come up for air. It's like a death when it's over.
Your command can be an anchor. Keep her from drifting. That's what I tried to do for you.
I seem to recall pushing back against your methods quite often.
The Dark Age drove us to extremes. Your style of leadership is more refined than mine.
It wasn't long ago that I was your pupil. Since then, I'd like to think we've developed a trust beyond authority or duty. How did you foster that friendship while being my superior?
You're not listening, Zavala. I didn't. Remember, you left my tutelage. All I did was give you the lessons I thought you needed to survive. Nothing more.
You're saying I can't be all things?
I'm saying I can't tell you what you want, because our friendship was not of my making. When the Iron Lords fell, when the Red Legion caged the Traveler, when the pyramids filled our skies, my heart was not open. You were. Despite your doubts, others see you as a pillar of strength. They're drawn to the shade you provide. Just stay standing.
All this kind of hits a lot harder considering, Lance passed away. I still don't know how that's going to incorporate itself. Like, at what point are they going to have to, move Zavala out? Or are all these lines just like pre-recorded all the way through final shape? Oh, a Veil message? All right, hold on. Let's see what's happening.
Gioma Essie. Research log. Exos. Maya and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates after their exposure to the Veil. According to Maya, Exo minds contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful magnet to an archaic magnetic storage device. Full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
You don't think...
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
All right, so clarity control. Y'all remember it was mentioned multiple times in the Deep Stone Crypt. Somehow that has relation with the Veil. I need Mylan on this, like now. Now, they mentioned that the Vex would become unraveled by it. Clarity is darkness. Well, yeah, Clovis used Vex Mill to make them. Yeah, the Exos. So is the Veil a Vex construct hive mind? Well, the Veil and Clarity are one and the same, right? Cross is leaving a Mylan and Bye. You know what? You guys.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.